Hi, I'm Nancy MacMillan. I'm reading from The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian by Sherman Alexie here at the Hickory Bookshop in Washington. And when I looked at the list of banned and challenged books, this one kept showing up and I thought it must be really good. And I always wanted to read it, so this gave me a reason to read it. So it's the story of Junior, who's a Native American growing up on a reservation, and he leaves the reservation to attend an all-white school because he wants to get a better education. And at that school he befriends Gordy, who's the smartest boy in the school. And this is from a conversation they're having about books. "You read a book for the story, for each of its words," Gordy said. "But you should also read because really good books give you a boner." I was shocked. "Did you just say books should give me a boner?" "Yes, I did." "Are you serious?" "Yeah. Don't you get excited about books?" "I don't think you're supposed to get that excited about books." "You should get a boner. You have to get a boner," Gordy shouted. "Come on." We ran into the high school library. "Look at all these books," he said. "There aren't that many," I said. It was a small library in a small high school in a small town. "There are 3,412 books here," Gordy said. "I know that because I counted them." "Okay, now you're officially a freak," I said. "Yes, it's a small library. It's a tiny one, but if you read one of these books a day, it would still take you almost 10 years to finish." "What's your point?" "The world, even the smallest parts of it, is filled with things you don't know." Wow, that was a huge idea. Any town, even one as small as Reardon, was a place of mystery, and that meant that Welpinit, the smaller Indian town, was also a place of mystery. "Okay," I said, "so it's like each of these books is a mystery. Every book is a mystery, and if you read all the books ever written, it's like you've read one giant mystery. And no matter how much you learn, you just keep on learning. There is so much more you need to learn." "Yes, yes, yes, yes," Gordy said. "Now doesn't that give you a boner?" "I am rock hard," I said. Gordy blushed. "Well, I don't mean a boner that way. I don't think you should run through life like that, but you should approach each book. You should approach life with the real possibility that you might get a metaphorical boner at any point." "A metaphorical boner?" I shouted. "What the heck is that?" Gordy laughed. "Well, what I mean when I say boner, I really mean joy." "Then why didn't you just say joy? You didn't have to say boner. Whenever I think about boners, I get confused." "Boner is funnier and more joyful." Gordy and I laughed. He was an extremely weird dude, but he was the smartest person I'd ever known. He would always be the smartest person I'd ever known. And he certainly helped me through school. He not only tutored me and challenged me, but he made me realize that hard work, that the act of finishing, of completing, of accomplishing a task, is joyous. In Welpinit, I was a freak because I loved books. In Reardon, I was a joyous freak.